Hey team, James and I are going to take you through a strength and core session today. It's going to be running a block of 2, so we've got A1, A2 at the start, and then we've got 4 exercises following that after, all together. We're going to do 2 rounds of each one, and we'll get a demonstration in, and then we'll start the warm-up. So first one we're going to do is jumping lunges. So we're going to do a little pause to start, and then big jump, land in that position, pause, and then back up again. So you can do 8 reps total, that's 4 on each side. Then you're going to a plyometric push-up. So you can do this on your knees or on your tall position. So James is going to come down, he's going to fire up as fast as he can and try and get some air. So he's going to try and push as hard as he can to try and release the hands from the floor in that press. So if you can demonstrate on the knees as well, please, James. Perfect. Good, and relax. Nice, so there are your 2 options for that. And then the next 4, we've got a jump squat into some squats. So we're kind of doing a harder exercise into an easier exercise to kind of pre-fatigue this. So going to do a nice big squat jump. He's going to do 5 reps of this, big jump up. Good and relax. And then he's going to go into just 20 squats following that. So hip crease below knee crease, sitting down nice and deep. Then next one is our Y raises. So lying on our front in a prone position, face down, and then thumbs up towards the ceiling, and then raising as high off the floor as we can with those hands, retracting the shoulder blades together. So 15 of these, and then you're going to go straight into 15 T raises. So similar movement, just in a T position rather than a Y position. Good, relax there, James. And then into a dynamic plank. So if you have a mat, grab a mat. If not, if you're nice and brave, go without. So bracing, keeping those hips tight, glutes squeezed. Those hips aren't moving, the torso staying nice and braced throughout, and just pressing up onto each hand. Try to alternate those hands if you can. Don't worry too much if you can't. Right, so let's get started with the warm-up. So lying on your back for me, James. Heels in the ground. He's then going to squeeze his glutes up to the top into a glute bridge. Good. Lovely. So again, if you feel your quads are working too much, then your feet are probably too close. If your hamstrings are working too much, then your feet are probably too far away from you. So you want to find that happy middle ground where you're feeling your glutes doing most of the work. There's that posterior tilt to really squeeze. Right, and then into a downward dog. So press up position, going to push those heels back, hips into the air. Good. So you feel this stretching down the back of the legs, the glutes, lower back, calves, and a little bit into the upper back as well, as your chest goes through the arms. Good. So 8 of these, and then we're going to go into world's greatest stretch. Good, good rotation. So foot comes up to the outside, he's then going to rotate, follow his eyes up with his hands. Good, so he's opening up the hip flexors, opening up the hips, rotating his T-spine, his thoracic spine, opening up the shoulders. Good. So 8 of these, and then we're going to go into 8 overhead squats. So find your stance. You may find a wider stance will be easier to get into this low position, but James got some nice good mobility here. His hands are able to stay really tall without falling too far forward, and then staying nice and low with those hips. Good, so his weight is in his heels. As he comes down, his hip crease goes below his knee crease. Looking good, so 8 of these again. Nice and relax. Feeling good? Ready to go? Let's do it. So let's get going. So A1 is our jumping lunges. So 4 on each side, 8 reps total. Good. 1, 2, good. So try and get as much air as you can every time. 3, lovely. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, and 8, perfect, good. So notice James had his hands behind him before jumping and using that momentum by throwing them up into the air with him to get a bit of extra height. Right, and into those plyo press-ups when you're ready. So coming down and really explosive to the top. 1, good. 2, good. 3, 4, good. Staying braced. 5, good. 1 more. 6, perfect. So it's really key to stay braced when you're doing this, otherwise your lower back's going to collapse on itself, and we don't want that. We want to limit any excessive back bend during it. Cool, relaxing. Got about 30 seconds and we'll go again.
Surprisingly tough.
Yeah. Yeah, anything plyometric gets the heart rate going.
It's not a lot of reps, but it's hard work.
Right, good to go?
Good to go.
Let's do it. So get that lunge position. Coming down, using those arms to follow. 1, good. 2, strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, lovely. Yeah, feel good? No, just the 8. Then 6 press ups. So coming down explosive, bracing hard. Everything should stay aligned. So we don't want our chest coming up before our hips. We don't want our hips coming up before our chest. So everything stays nice and in line the whole time. Maintaining this good arrow position with the elbows coming back, lining up towards the head. Squeeze, good, James. Very nice. Cool, so then just to remind you again, so we've got jump squats into squats. We've then got Y raises into T raises, and then dynamic plank to finish off. Again, 2 rounds of the next one, resting about 45 seconds between the rounds. How did the last one feel?
Good, yeah.
Harder?
Yeah, considering it's not a lot of reps, it does get the heart rate up. It's
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah, you often find you fatigue a little bit quicker doing plyometric work. It's very explosive, very short, quick movements. Often needs a bit longer rest to really optimize it again. Right, good to go for the second round? Right, let's do it. So it's 5 jump squats and then 20 squats to follow. Bit of pump work after. So explosive. 1, good. 2, good. 3, good. So again, trying to get as much height as you can. 4, good. 1 more. 5, good. And then straight into those squats. So nice fast speed squats, up and down. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, keep going, James, come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And into those Y raises, so lying on the floor. On the mat, bring it out. So prone position, thumbs up, and then raising 1, 2, 3, good. So James got a nice pause here. You don't have to pause at home, you can just keep it moving nice and quick. Strong, good. Just 8 or 9. Yeah, 9, good. 10, 11, strong. 12, 13, 14, 15, good. Into those T raises. 1, good. So this one, your thumbs aren't going to be up, your palms are going to be facing the top. Sorry, not your palms, your the back of your hand. Opposite of your palm. Good. Squeeze, James, what's the number?
9.
Good. 10, 11, good. 12, 13, 14, good. 1 more. 15, good. And then it's dynamic plank, so stay down there. Feet a little bit wider. Bracing, squeezing that stomach, so stay really strong through the middle. Trying to flex that spine a little bit to get a nice brace through your abs. Turning the hips under. Good. So everything wants to be aligned. Your chest doesn't want to rise, pull your hips, and your hips don't want to rise, pull your chest. Want to make sure our arms are pressing while we're bracing and maintaining that nice position. So 10 reps total, 5 per arm. Nice, good.
That's 10.
Yeah, that's done. 45 seconds rest.
Cool.
Enjoy.
That's good.
So if you're finding the dynamic plank hard, moving from one position to the other, then you can also do this on your knees or just drop down to if you get halfway through and you find it a bit tough on the second one anyway. Which one was the hardest one? How'd you find the squats? Burning at the end?
Yeah, I think the squats after the jump squats.
Yeah.
The jump squats are surprisingly hard, you know. If you try to jump high, it's surprisingly fatiguing on the legs.
Yeah, definitely. That's good. Make you feel good. Endorphins start rushing. Right, let's get it when you're ready. All right, so 5 jumps, high as you can. 1, good. 2, come on. 3, good. 4, one more. 5, good. Then straight into those speed squats. So you should feel your quads start to burn near the end of this. Feel like they're on fire, so I'll pump work. I'll work a bit more on the volume of movement now. Did the strength, did the explosive side, the power. Now doing that volume. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on. Almost there. Nice, well done. And then 2 more Y raises and T raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So your shoulders should probably be starting to burn now, and then we're going to go into those T raises and just make them fire even more. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. So these aren't quite as demanding as the Y raises. So similar to how we're doing the squats, kind of dropping into an exercise that's less demanding to work a bit more on the pump, the volume. Good, James. What's the number?
12.
Good. 13, 14, 15. And into those dynamic planks when you're ready. So James goes for a wider stance, feet slightly outside of the hips, glute squeeze, everything braced and sturdy through the center, and then just pressing through those arms. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost there. Good, and remember to change arms. Try not to do the same arm every time. Nice, James. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Doing well. Perfect, lovely. So remember, you can always add some more sets into this if you want to. But that's it from us. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.